The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Oh, yes. It's a very pertinent song.
I don't think he wants to ride it anymore.
No, Greg Hire, of course, has been riding at 3,249 kilometres from Kununurra to Perth for a stitch in time at Riding for Hope. It's the last leg. Greg Hire, good morning.
Good morning, crew.
You've nearly made it, Greg.
Greg,
You're so
I
close.
know. Are you okay?
There's a range of emotions. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
If you probe me a bit too much, I'll more than likely cry. You know me, Nathan.
I know. Well, you've achieved something amazing, Greg, but let's talk about your body first. Which part of you hurts the most?
Oh, I don't even know. Yesterday, last few days, I got sensation back in my hands. That was nice.
Congratulations. Well done.
But I can't hold things for longer than...
So no grip strength, but you can feel it.
I bet you get home to Ainsley quickly, hey?
Yeah.
I'll have to drink milk for the next 6 months excessively. So, dairies, if you need a brand ambassador to rejuvenate me, you're welcome.
Now,
but my legs are just brutal.
Oh, really?
Mate. Yeah.
Do you reckon you've done any permanent damage, Greg?
I reckon I have, actually. Like my gait, I look like...
you're walking like a cowboy. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, it's... like yesterday, someone asked me... 2 days ago, I was at a function in Moira, and I'll put it kindly, a guy goes, "You look like absolute S, ending with P." And I go, "Thanks for the honesty, mate. I really needed a pump up." And he goes, "You look tired. You look weathered." I go, "Hey,
I'm just ridden a bike from Kununurra."
But I've got a tan. I'll take that. I never thought I could tan, so I'll take that.
Hey,
Greg, I saw that while you were riding from Geraldton down, the wind really hit you, didn't it? I mean, there's those trees that lie down because it's so windy up there. What was it like for you?
If there was a moment where I could step off the bike and kick it in half, that was it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the whole experience of that day, those 3 days were brutal in a sense. So my normal bike had a puncture and I couldn't change the tyre. So I had a smaller bike. I honestly felt like I was...
Like a tricycle?
honestly, I felt like I was a monkey at the circus. I was riding a
howling wind.
bike. And it was so bad. And then, because it's everyone's school holidays and tourist season, I did get run off the road by a road train. So, I just went off, ended up in the gravel, and then there was, there's just people howling abuse, giving me the bird. And I was just like, this isn't it. And it was only a small day, it was 72 Ks. And I went, this is a good recovery ride.
Yeah.
I was absolutely spent. That was the worst day, that you could have. And that wind was just... next level.
Unrelenting. And so crosswind or headwind?
Yeah, headwind.
Yeah.
There was one time I went up a hill, I got to the top of the hill, I went, this will be beauty. I actually had to pedal as fast as I could to get down it.
There was no going.
It wasn't going anywhere, and I just was like, this is just not fun. I've always joked around, so Brad Robbins, who's come up with me the majority of the time, he is as negative as you can get. So there'll be some days he'll go, "Just give up, mate." And laughing.
That would have been me, Greg. Just get back in. Just get back in here. We'll drive home.
Yeah, and he goes, "No one will know." And so there's one day he if he said to me that day, "Hey, let's just green screen it," I would be like, "Yeah, let's green screen it."
That would have been so funny inside the camper van, just a green screen where you just had the bike set up.
Exactly.
So we've heard about the hardest days for the entire journey, Greg. What was the day where you just go, "This is why I'm doing it"? Did you have a really special moment?
Well, yesterday. So I've actually I was riding into Gin yesterday. And then, beautiful day, perfect winds, sunshine was out, and actually, I got to that point, I said, I'm just going to ride home, and I'm going to surprise my kids. So that was the day. I, ended up just coasting the whole way. And to be honest, because prior to 2 days before it, I was sitting there going, Like I had 2 like solid days. We had a bunch of community people come in and ride in as well, and I sort of like in a weird way, I was like, I'm sort of I felt like I was cheating it. I was like, I shouldn't be feeling like good. I want to be.
You should
like,
be feeling good.
No, but yeah, I was like, I wanted to finish my last ride where my body is just cactus.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what it is, Greg? I think what it is that you're realising that what you're doing is having an impact. What you're doing is really positive, and what you're doing you should be really, really proud of.
Yeah, you've raised nearly $60,000 as well, Greg, which is incredible.
Well, yeah, it'll be up to 70. We received a bunch of cash donations.
Oh, amazing.
Pledges, so we'll put that up.
Yeah, take that out of Robbo's bag because I'm sure he's screwed that away.
But no, and I think the most, like, my son came up, and
yes,
I think that was just a really special day, the very first day of him coming in, and me being on the back, and him just like, you know, giving me a big old cuddle in the RV, like, as much as, you know, that perspective, and you're sort of just, I don't know, like those days are special. Like the figure raised, unbelievable, but I think in terms of, yeah, like those experiences, those lessons I learned, like I think those ones is what I'll be most proud about.
priceless.
Yeah.
Well, people can still donate, of course.
Yes, they can.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. And also, if you would like to go and welcome Greg in, it'll be happening, is it today, Greg, at 4 p.m. at the Camfield?
Madagarra Bridge.
So I'm in hysterics. So I departed Kununurra in 44-degree heat.
Yes.
And then, like, I'm riding in today, and it is, like...
19 and showers.
Yeah. I thought of all days, like, yeah, just kick me while I'm down. Like, of all things, yeah, I've already received 3 messages, people going, oh, mate, I'd love to be there, but it's raining.
I don't know if you know, we might get wet, Greg. We might get wet.
Like, there's a thing called an umbrella. You'll be fine. Like, but that shows how much they like me. One of them's Damien Martin. So,
yeah. He's got your back, but only while the sun is shining. It is going to be a great thing to do to welcome Greg home this afternoon. It is an incredible effort. Like, none of us thought you could do it, so well done.
Never in a million years. I still don't believe he has.
And Greg, after 4 o'clock today, when do you think you'll next get on a bike?
Oh, never.
Yeah,
no. I actually think it's funny. Ainsley said, are you already planning the next one? And I was like, am I allowed one? And she's like, yeah, but like just pump the brakes for a little bit. I will do one. Oh, mate, it'll be a couple of years, to be honest.
I think that's understandable.
So annually is not right, is it? Not annually.
No,
Every 2 years makes sense.
Correct. Once I get the sensation back in my hands and I can walk properly, that's when I'll partake in affiliation.
Look, the link to donate is in Greg's bio on Instagram, so check that out and head down and see him come home 4 o'clock this afternoon at the Camfield. And you're going to ride across Madagarra Bridge?
Yes, that'll be the last little stint.
Yeah,
so
wheelie the whole way.
Yeah, go on.
A wheelie the whole way.
Oh, no hands. Could you imagine
no
hands and stacking it at the very end?
Yeah, it'd be great.
And then falling in the river. It'd be amazing.
Proud of you, Greg.
You've done an amazing
effort. You've done such a good job.
Yeah, incredible.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Good on you. Thanks, Greg.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Roll up. It's time for Best in Show.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun might be the biggest show in town, but we want to find the best in show. Get your tickets at perthroyalshow.com.au.
Oh, yes. Just a couple of days left of the Perth Royal Show, actually. So you don't want to miss it. Up for grabs. We've got $500 cash and a family pass to take the whole family to the Perth Royal Show.
Now, we do know with Best in Show, we give out a category. We're looking for the award winner in that category. Today's category is Worst Grand Final Experience.
Welcome to the game. Kate from Wellard. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kate. Okay, talk to us. What was your worst grand final?
Oh,
Jade.
Jade.
Okay.
Okay, Jade.
Jade. Not even close. All right, Jade. What's your worst grand final experience?
So, 2018 grand final, Collingwood West Coast.
One of the all-time classics.
Yes, except for I'm a Collingwood supporter, so there's part of the story, but we had organised a massive barbecue with all the family, everything like that, and I think it was the third quarter, the TV cut out, and it was the old school Fox hotel,
Yes.
and we could not, for the life of us, get it back going again. And so there was about 15 of us watching on an iPhone screen. And then at the end of the game, someone had actually kicked out the cord to the modem.
Oh, is that what happened?
And that's what happened. And so that's why we couldn't get it going again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the all-time
And then
classic grand
obviously-
finals. Unbelievable. It was tied up at three-quarter
and
time.
then obviously the Pies lost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, by 5
No,
points.
that was the best bit about
It
it,
seems
Kate.
like it was your fault.
Yeah, it does. All right, you hang there, Kate, or Jade, as we like to call you. Todd's in Hammy Hill. Morning, Todd.
Morning, how you going?
Hey,
Great,
good,
Todd.
All right, Todd. So we're looking for the worst grand final experience. Was this you watching or was this you playing?
No, we were heading there. We were watching. I think it was the 2020. It was Richmond and Geelong, I think it was.
Yeah.
Grand final, and I've never been to a grand final before, and so my wife did a surprise for us and ended up getting tickets for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was sold out, of course, but then she got a hold of some, so it was actually for me and my two brothers. They flew from Darwin.
Oh, wow.
And I flew from over here. We all met up and all that sort of stuff, blah, blah, blah. We go into the game with our tickets. Dum, dum, dum. No. And she bought bloody scammers tickets or whatever. And we were trying to get in there. Like, no, mate, all right. They'd already been, I don't know, something happened, be a go-go or something, remember? So
Yeah.
we ended up going across to I think it was the Cricketers' Arms, and every man's dog was in there as well. And we had a good time, but it was like...
Oh, no,
It's not the
I'm sorry.
same.
Flying over to the
All the way.
MCG to watch the grand final from a pub over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the pub over there. It was good atmosphere. Yeah, we had a
Todd.
good time. We had a headache.
Yeah, but you weren't in
not
the
the same.
MCG.
It's not the same, Todd.
You weren't in there.
Oh, I'm devastated for you.
God, so many people be having a heart attack
I know.
if they got their tickets that
Yes,
way.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh.
Trust no one. Milana, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
We're
Milana.
good. Okay, talk to us. What's your worst grand final experience ever?
All right, so this is 2022. We were watching the entertainment with Robbie Williams,
Yes.
and we were having all our pre-snacks, and my mum bit into a spring roll and chipped off her porcelain veneer tooth, the front tooth.
Yes.
Well, she wasn't going for Collingwood, was she? Because that would have just
No,
made
but
sense.
she looked like one. We had to find an emergency dentist, and it was $1,400, and they put it on crooked.
Okay, put it on crooked.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
The dentist should at least use a level.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to
Shouldn't
charge
they?
$1,400, put the tooth on straight.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
that's-
I had to go to the Royal Show the next day, and it was so bad.
Yeah,
All
that is
right.
devastating.
Some pretty bad grand
Yeah,
final experiences.
bad grand final experiences.
One straight away gets me.
I think so. I think you're right too.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Do we need a drum roll, Dave?
Yeah, we do. We do need a drum roll.
The winner is
Todd from Hamilton Hill.
got stung by the scammers. Went all the way to Melbourne and had to watch it from a pub. He could have done that in Perth. All right, Todd, you have scored $500 cash and a family pass to the Perth Royal Show.
Oh, beauty. Thanks very much, guys. Well, I'll take the three boys. They'll be
Yeah.
stoked.
And they're real tickets too. Real
Well, we
tickets.
don't know. We don't know. Amy, our producer, her husband got
Yes.
some tickets from Nova the other day. Went to go
Yeah.
in there yesterday, and
No,
they
it
said
didn't
they'd
work.
already been used. So good luck.
So good luck. Good luck. You might be watching the Royal Show from the pub across the road. You never know.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
At the moment here at Nova, just letting everyone know what's going on. Amy this morning walked in and used the kitchen sink. Now, Amy, something happened, didn't it? Something happened that was
Jump on the
completely
mic, Amy.
unexpected.
Yeah, the milk was off.
Yeah.
Full stop. Okay, let's play a song.
No, that's not what happened. Well,
No, it's
that's
not.
That's not the milk being off that's the problem. It's what you did with the milk that's the problem.
Then what happened?
Okay, so what do you do with milk?
You pour it down the sink.
That's it. So I poured it down the sink.
What happened
And?
then?
I tried to wash it down.
Yeah. It came back up.
And then it all came
It came back up in both sinks.
So now we've got 2 sinks full of curdled milk. Is anyone coming in today? It's Friday.
It's Friday. Everyone
Friday.
works from home. It's
No
Friday.
one's
No, we'll
coming
just
in.
leave it. It'll still be there Monday.
Imagine the stench on Monday.
Oh, my God.
Because no one's going to do anything about it.
No. Happy days.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Hi, Katy.
Katy Perry, Snoop Dogg, if you don't mind. 26 past 6. Nathan, Nat and Shaun for What If.
Snoop Dogg.
It's Aussie for Travel.
I'd love to see him perform at the grand final. He is.
Maybe he's the special guest they're going to drag on stage.
Just fell in love with him during the Olympics.
I know.
I thought he was just brilliant.
The way he simultaneously loved dressage but was terrified of horses.
All of it.
Magical.
The horses do crip walks. I'll tell you what, though, Katy Perry was all over the news last night. She did a special press conference. One of the funniest parts in the press conference is where she questioned how she didn't understand how Melbourne can have 10 football teams but not be in the grand final.
I know.
So that sort of stung the crowd a bit. But there has been a lot of conjecture over what song she's going to be playing. Here's Katy.
I am going to take the stage like a swan. I will expand. You will see my wingspan, but you will definitely hear me roar, okay?
Superb answer.
And I was always going to play that song, so you conspiracy theorists out there, cheese, stretch before you reach.
So she's referring to the fact that people are saying it's an advantage for Brisbane for her to sing Raw, and it's like, no, she was always going to sing it regardless if it was in the grand final. Settle down, it's her biggest song.
So she's been reading all these articles, obviously, so she's heard people talk about how no one wants to hear from a new album. She's read all this.
She's still going to play one song, though, isn't she?
She's read all this. She's read,
Probably
Australia will only stand from one song from 143.
And so that we can go to the toilet
Anyway,
if
that's
we
a
need
bit
to.
awkward, isn't it? It's a bit awkward.
Anyway, looking forward to it, Katy.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.